you have returned. I've just wrapped up the administrative affairs for... Sure. What would you like to talk about? More about me? I don't mind. I only worry that you may find the topic a little boring. I remember I used to always stay home all by myself when I was little. I didn't really have any friends. In fact, I seldom spoke to anyone. When I found myself bored with little to do, I would skim through the various books we had lying around the house. Among the piles of texts on governmental affairs and diplomacy, there were a few books on the art of war. They were like gems to me. I remember thinking at the time that it would be perfect to work as an advisor someday. Whenever Her Excellency would come to me for advice, I could put on a show and mysteriously hand her a directive. Then, I could just snuggle right back up in my blanket and continue sleeping, with no fear of anyone disrupting me. I suppose I never expected that someone like me, who was used to staying home, would be promoted to such a position. I clearly remember that on my first day as priestess, I had well over 100 people come pay their respects to me. I did my best to carefully record each of their names, but after about 20 people or so, I had already lost track. Eventually, I would feign that I was busy handling administrative affairs while using the papers to make a rough sketch of them with their name noted to the side for memorization later. This is why I am so happy whenever I see you making progress. Perhaps one day, you'll be even more suited than myself to appear before people, and even better prepared to carry their hopes forward. When that day comes, I can serve as your advisor. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, well, if there's anything weighing on your mind, you can always talk to me. I'm always happy to listen to other people's problems. Who knows, I might even try to help you come up with a solution. Thank you for your concern, dear, but believe me, I am quite comfortable wherever I go. So, this must be an Adepti abode. At first glance, the act of containing this vast space inside a tiny little teapot seems strikingly similar to the art of constructing a space from the imagination. But as it turns out, they work on fundamentally different principles. As Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, it is my duty to seek out and master all forms of knowledge and power. Only then am I capable of handling whatever phenomena come our way. Besides, if I can get the hang of this teapot trick, I'll be able to bring an unlimited supply of sake and snacks with me wherever I go. Regardless, please do look after me while I'm visiting this lovely little teapot of yours.
Sure, but let me make this clear. If you're looking to confess, you should go find someone else. Great, then we're on the same page. Instead of wasting your time sobbing and confessing your sins at church, you're better off repenting with concrete actions. However, a lot of people believe that misfortune and suffering will never touch them because they're blessed by Barbados. I mean, sure, if this way of thinking makes them happier, then they can keep believing. Wait, was it Bartobus? Or was it... Yeah, let's go with that. Being able to talk to you so casually without having to worry about being nagged is quite the luxury.
Traveler, you're here! Anything interesting you want to talk about today? If you want to adventure together with Benny's adventure team, you have to come prepared. Domains are very dangerous, so you should always take care to double and triple check your supplies in advance. Paimon's heard that the Adventurers Guild has compiled a list of 463 different ways of dying in these domains. If Bennett got you killed by accident, Paimon and Bennett would never forgive ourselves. Well, that's because according to the numbers, Paimon can avoid 322 causes of death just by floating. Traveler, anything interesting you want to talk? You know what a brush is, right? That's correct. They say that finely made brushes sell for high prices among Liyue's merchants. Uh-huh. But wild wolves are too fierce, so we should use razor's fur to make brushes instead. Razor's fur is all downy and soft. It'll definitely make great wolf fur brushes. We can make lots of more like this. Huh? Why are they called wolf fur brushes then? You have a point.
Oh, I love it here. The scenery here is so different from Mondstadt's. I find it really refreshing. And here I can sing at the top of my voice without having to worry if I'm disturbing anyone. It's the best way to practice. It sure is nice of you to say that, but still, I always need to make sure I'm being considerate of other people. Anyway, I'm really happy you invited me here. I think I'd like to stay here a little longer. Hi there. Oh, seeing you so full of life. Oh, sure. Oh, I just realized that I haven't chatted with a friend like this in a long time. I just feel so blessed all of a sudden. Well, of course I do. That's what I'm supposed to do. I've always had so many people looking out for me. I just want to do all that is within my power to repay their kindness. Please, no need to shower me with compliments. Only with constructive criticism can we grow, right? Hi there. Oh, seeing you so... Oh, I've been practicing a new song recently. But I'm still trying to iron out a few details. When I repeat the chorus, should I go up a half step? Oh, I can't decide. And I think there's room for improvement with the dance routine, but I'm not sure. If it's no trouble, I'd really appreciate it if you could watch my performance and give me your suggestions. Thank you. Oh, please don't laugh at me if there are parts that still need practicing. Well, I've thought about this a lot of times in the past, but it's taken me this long to finally pluck up the courage to perform for you at such close distance. Oh, if you laughed at me, there'd be nowhere I could run from my embarrassment. Okay. Then, let the show begin. Hi there. Oh, seeing you so full of... Oh, but I'm still trying. When I repeat the chord, if it's no trouble, I'd really appreciate it if you... Thank you. Well, I've thought about... Oh, if you laughed at me, there'd be nowhere I... Then, let the show... Hi there. Oh, seeing you so... Good night.
Oh, well, if there's anything weighing on... All right, off to bed. What about me? You...
Traveler! Anything interesting? Strange. Diluc and Kaya are really alike, so why don't they get along? Well, Kaya's the kind of guy who acts shady in the light of day, while Diluc is a shining beacon of justice in the dark of night. Don't you think that's kinda the same thing?